Okay. Hello, friends. Happy Friday, everybody. Welcome to another Furls Live on this Good Friday. It is December 5th. Come on in the room. Let me know who you are, where you're coming in from, so I can give you some Mrs. Deveter love. I see that I have Fran in the room already. Hello, my friend. I have Ola Joe here, Jessica, who's heading to work. Aw, she's been out for 2 weeks. I hope you had a good time off, Jessica. I have T.O. Farm 03. Welcome to the party. Amy, hello to you. Who else is here? Scarlett, hello. Butterfly Mo, Snuggles, welcome to the party. Hello, Miss Heather. Welcome. Bless 6474. I am so glad that you guys are here. Welcome to the party. It seems like there's a lot of YouTubers on, but hardly anybody from Facebook. That's interesting. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the party. Tell your friends, your foes, everybody you knows that we are live. Come on in the room. It's going to be a fun live today. I have a very special guest, someone that you all are going to be so excited to see. So I'm glad that they decided to join me today. Hello, Danielle. Vintage Angel Crafts. Hello to you. Jennifer. Snuggles2231. Thanks for joining. Hey, Miss Karen. Glad you're here. Who else? I like to give y'all a couple of minutes. Hi, Gracie. I'm glad you're here. Y'all are going through it with the screens today. People are all over the place. My mouth is dry. Oh. Come on in. I want to get at least 30 people in the room. So tell folks, we're at 25. Come on in. Tell the people that we are live so we can get this party started. Hello, Francine Styles Plenty. Glad you're here. Come on in, everybody, and join the party. It's a Friday party. Y'all. Did y'all miss me last week? I missed y'all last week. I hope everyone who celebrated Thanksgiving had a wonderful turkey day with your family and your friends, that you were not stressed out, that your table was spread lovely, and that you enjoyed yourself. For those of you who did not celebrate or do not celebrate, I still hope you had a good weekend. Hope you did something fun, got something cool on your hook, and enjoyed yourself. I hope y'all took advantage of the Black Friday week sale, because it wasn't just one day, child. When I tell you the discounts that y'all got was like, oh my gosh, up to 70% off. I hope you all took advantage of that sale and stocked up on the things that you want to give as gifts, or the things that you want as a gift for yourself. Because you can buy the stuff for yourself and put it up under the Christmas tree for yourself, or the Hanukkah menorah. Do you put things under the menorah? I don't think so. But anyway, you know what I'm trying to say. I hope that you all took advantage of the sale, because the Furls team just keeps releasing stuff. Like, it's not like, okay, it's holiday season time. We're not going to release anything new. We're just going to sell out the stuff that we have. No, child, they're still releasing new stuff, and I'm going to show that to y'all later on. But before I bring on my very special guest, because I have now 33 people in the room. Thank you. I want to congratulate last week's winner, who is Kay from Ohio. Congratulations, Kay from Ohio. You won the brand new, I was just using it, Tempest Tuck, which I put all the way up there, but it's the color of my shirt. And it is absolutely gorgeous. So congratulations to you. You won 3 Tempest hooks. And next week's giveaway is 3 after parties, which I was just using. 3 after party hooks is the giveaway for this coming week. So make sure that you go and sign up for your hooks. All right. You want to make sure that you sign up for the giveaways. They are always so good. Like I always say, we ain't giving away the stuff that's in the bottom of Mrs. Deveter's desk drawer. No. We're giving away brand new items. New released items are what we are giving away here. So make sure that you sign up for the giveaway every single week. Don't rest on your laurels, people. Make sure you're getting your goods. All right. So today's very special guest is someone that you all know and love, and you have asked for this person on numerous occasions. And I am so glad that we were able to bring them on. But before I bring them on, in the comment section, I want to see if anybody can guess who my guest is today. So put in the comment section who you think the guest is today. Real quick. Just put in the comment section real quick who you think the guest is. Come on, come on. I know y'all got quick fingers. Come on, somebody. So somebody said Harris. So his name is Harrison. No, it's not Harrison. Who else? Come on, guys. Who do you think it is? Who do you think it is? Nope, it's not Harrison. I am not giving any hints. Y'all are too funny. Please be Harrison. It's not Harrison this time. He's coming though. We're gonna try and get him in the new year to come and hang out with us when Pam is with him. Let's see. Ola Joe, nope, it's not Ola Joe. Dope Crochet, nope. Lorene, nope. Pam, nope. Come on, somebody's got to guess. You all have been asking for this person, and now y'all don't know who it is. All right. Well, here she is, everybody. Welcome,
Hi. Hi. Oh my gosh. Hi. So no one guessed me, which is absolutely fine because
Victoria.
it's been literally so long. But it
Literally.
honestly, the best part about this is seeing all the like all the names I still recognize, like seeing all the people that are still, checking in. And it made me a little emotional. I'm not gonna lie. I was like looking and it was just so sweet. Like I can't even. I've been very emotional recently, and so this has been the cherry on top. But hi everyone. Oh my gosh, hi.
I'm telling you, look at this. The love is real. I'm
Oh,
telling you, I cannot tell you how many times we've gone live and people are like, where's Victoria? When is she coming back? What's
oh.
going on with Victoria? And I was like, Heather, now, Miss Heather, can you please get Miss Victoria to come and hang out with us? So I am so glad you were able to
Yes.
and join us from the United Kingdom. Tell the people how
Yes.
you have been, what you've been up to, all the
Oh, literally, I'm like, what have I done? Now I'm honestly genuinely so excited, like I am borderline shaking. It's been so
good.
long. I have missed you all so much. I've been overall honestly great. I like for some of you that don't know and some that do, like I was at Furls for several years. I did a lot of lives. We did like a couple together and it was honestly like I love furls. I have always loved furls, and then I did have to take just a break for myself just because I'm away from family. I live in the UK. I'm obviously not British. I'm from South Carolina, but I'm away from family. I'm away from friends. The sun sets very early here,
Mm,
so I was just not in the best place mentally. And I remember I spoke to Pam and like Lorene at the time, and I was like, "Hey, y'all! Like, I love y'all." But I need to go, and I just remember making that decision was so hard.
mm,
But honestly, like, since I left, every time like, I miss Furl so much, but I'm so glad I have because I've just been in such a better mental place, and, like, I didn't even crochet, like, I didn't knit for a long time, I didn't crochet
oh wow.
because I was just not happy, but it wasn't even, like, about happiness, it was just, like, a really kinda sad place, if I'm honest. But
Mhm.
I've, like, found myself kinda coming back to it all, and I don't know, like, when you emailed me, Heather emailed me, and I was like, "Oh my goodness, yes." Um, and so, yeah, I've just been working just like I work retail right now, which is so busy this season, obviously.
Yes, I'm sure.
Um, yeah, but it's great. I work at, like, this cute little store in, like, my little local town, and, yeah, and I'm, like, crocheting again, knitting again, and I'm back, and I wore my very specific my yarn
I
is my love
love it.
language from
I
Tony
love
because
it.
it is. So,
I
but
love
yeah.
it. I love it. Well, first of all, I want to say kudos to you for knowing that you needed to step away. I feel like a lot of times as women, we're like, okay, I'm just going to push through. I'm just going to get it done. I'm just going to stay. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we do more damage to ourselves by not giving ourselves permission to step
Yeah.
away. So kudos to you for knowing when you were at your limit and you're like,
Mhm.
I got to step away and I can't do it
Yeah.
anymore. And that's
Yeah.
okay. You know, so
Yeah.
so good for you. Good for you for having the strength to be able to say, I can't do this anymore. And for my own mental health, my own, stability, I need to step away. But
Yeah.
you're back to crocheting, and I am
Yeah.
so happy that you are. What's on your hook? What you been working on?
So I haven't I just finished this one like a week or so ago. I actually had another one. It was in this really pretty like navy blue with like speckled color
Mm-hmm.
throughout, and I lost it in an airport, and I literally I called like all my friends because I was visiting someone
Mm-hmm.
in New York, and then it was JFK is always crazy, and they were yelling at us, and we got to move to another line. And I think in that mess, I literally dropped it somewhere because it was it was February, it's chilly. And
Yeah.
so when I got home, I was like, where is it? This is
Yeah.
February. And I was like, I mourned the loss of it. And then it's one of my favorite things though, because it's the original one. I did make it a little bit longer because it does kind of chop off here. But I just literally finished this the other week and like just perfect timing because it's so cold here now and my house is freezing. So like
Oh,
I
I
wear this
understand.
indoors.
I
But
understand. I'm
yeah.
in the basement and like I feel air coming down. I'm like, oh my God, I'm so
Hmm.
cold. So what is it
Literally.
though? Do you have a pattern? Is it wait, where can we get
Yeah.
this? Is this
So I got this from it's like a crochet magazine actually technically called Morit, Moorit, and she's
okay?
based in Scotland, I believe, and it's the Solwind, Solwind, uh, cowl. And literally it's pretty much half double crochet and then I don't know what stitch this is to be honest. I just followed the instructions. But yeah, it's literally it works up so nice and it covers your neck, it covers your chest.
Yes.
It's great. So that's literally been my most recent thing. And yeah, I've done a couple other like fun this one, which is just another shawl. What's funny is I'd never crocheted shawls until like pretty much after, right? Like when I finished my time at Furls last year, I had
Mhm,
finished this one because I was testing it. And
mhm.
I'd never made a shawl before. And I was like,
Okay.
why have I never made a shawl? This is so silly. This is great. So
It's great
literally.
and they're functional.
I know, and they
Yeah.
work up kinda quickly, so this
Yeah.
is also another favorite, and then I made the same thing because this was probably the first actually thing I made after I got out of, like, my really sad place where I wasn't
Mhm,
crocheting at all. It's
mhm.
the same pattern, but I
Okay.
did it, with actually the Lola bean yarn that Furls had. Um,
Oh, I was gonna
yeah.
ask about the yarn. This yarn is gorgeous.
Yeah, it was the lullaby yarn that we had from Furls, and it kind of felt kind of perfect because like I said, this was the first thing I probably no, I mean, this is the first thing I made after I left and like after I couldn't crochet and knit for honestly months. I think it was almost close to a year. I really didn't pick up any yarn, any hooks, nothing. So this was earlier this year,
Mhm.
and yeah, I love it, and I love the colors work so well together. I mean,
So
obviously, they
pretty.
were designed to go together, like, the little flecks. I love the cream color because it then has,
So
like,
pretty.
the other colors in it. Yeah.
It's
So, yeah,
so pretty. And
that's
now
what I've been wearing most.
that's what you've been wearing. I love that. Do people stop you and ask you about your crochet?
Yeah, and it honestly, like I think because I live, like, in London, but we all have our own little, like, neighborhoods and towns that we
Mhm,
kinda are very specific about because it's very communal based, which I do like that.
mhm,
And so I live kind of in, like, a little bit of an outskirts, so there's a little bit older people, and
mhm.
they always stop me and they're like, "Oh my goodness, did you crochet that?" We're like, "Yes, I did." And so then I'm just talking with somebody who's normally twice or 3 times my age.
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe not 3, but
Yeah, I
twice my
got
age for sure.
I gotcha. So I do have a question. Like, when you were going through your dark, dark space, when you weren't
Mhm.
crocheting or knitting, what were you doing? Did you pick up any other hobbies? Like, was there anything else that occupied your time?
Honestly, it was I took time for myself, which is really weird to be like, I kind of did nothing for a little bit.
Mm,
But in a way, I did kind of have to find myself again. It was a really strange place because what brought me joy was always knitting and crocheting. Like
right,
I was always I mean, people who have watched me know that I have 50 projects always at the same going at the same time.
right.
Um but for a minute, I actually didn't do too much, I'm not gonna lie, and I did go on, like, a little vacation with my husband. We went to Oklahoma City, which is very random, but because 'cause I'm not even from there, but we, like, love the NBA, and
Okay,
Oklahoma City is, like, our team,
okay.
and we went and, like I even remember Michael was like, "Do you wanna go to, like, some yarn stores?" And I was like, "No." Like, I don't it was really kinda wild.
Yeah.
So I took time, like, to just kind of find myself again and, like, figure out why I was, like, kinda really sad and, with depression and, like, mental health is I mean, I think we've always all talked about mental health here and there within Furls and how we struggle with it and
Mhm.
what, like it was really strange to be in a place where it's like, well, what normally brings me so much joy isn't right now, so what can I
Mhm.
do? And just kind of finding it, and then I didn't pick up anything new, which is shocking because I'm always like, "What can I do now?"
Yeah.
And I thankfully had the time to take a pause on just work overall, which, like, I'm very thankful for my husband to help me with that.
Mhm.
And eventually I just kind of I started like midsummer or something. I got like certified to be like a nail technician because I was like, well, gotta do something.
Okay.
Um, yeah, so I can do nails now. I can also do eyelash extensions, brow laminations, and tinting. I can damn
AI
it.
can't do none of that. AI can't do none of that. So you go, girl.
I know. And so for a while, for like probably then November up until very recently, I was like working out of a little like studio nearby and like doing
Mhm.
all so it was just kind of funny of like it, it after I was able to take time off and just kind of like regroup, I
Mhm.
slowly felt myself like inching towards like my yarn again. Like
Mhm.
I don't know if people remember, I wish I was in my yarn room, but we have a guest staying at in my like office slash yarn room.
Okay.
But I have all my yarn there always. And
Mhm.
so it's
Mhm.
like I just remember literally looking at it and it sounds so weird to be like feeling emotional, but kind of like, oh, I can do this again.
That's not
Uh,
weird at all. Like,
oh.
so full transparency, on Sunday is the anniversary of my mom's passing. It'll be
Mhm.
7 years on December 7th. And creativity when my mom transitioned went out the window. Like I just didn't
Mhm.
want to do anything creative. I didn't I didn't want to write. I didn't want to read. I didn't want to crochet. I just didn't want to do anything.
Mhm.
And when I did feel like, okay, maybe I'll try it again, it was an emotional moment. Picking up the hook and the yarn again was just like, oh, okay,
Yeah.
oh, okay, and to get back into it definitely is a process. So you know I'm
Yeah.
glad that you were able to find yourself to the other side
Yeah.
of it, you know what I mean? And I hope that
Absolutely.
when you got to the other side, is there anything that you can say you learned from that experience?
Yeah, it was I mean, honestly, it was kind of about making that hard decision of leaving like when I y'all know that I loved Furls. Like I loved my job. I loved working with you and Heather and Pam and everyone and like having to step away from that because not in like a bad way. I was like, it consumed me,
Yeah.
but kind of, right? Of like my job, because I loved it so much, I loved doing it all the
Mhm,
time.
mhm,
So when like when I made the decision of like, no, I kept thinking to myself, maybe I'm just being dramatic. Maybe I'm fine. I can keep working and keep doing and X, Y, and Z, but I kept postponing it because I felt like that for a while. And
mhm,
I just remember speaking to Pam and Lorene, and they were like, oh no, we've noticed a change and we can tell like it's
mhm,
okay.
mhm,
And so it was just like I literally remember getting off the calls and crying and
mhm.
I still say to this day like that was my proudest moment was walking away, which normally I was raised to like you don't quit, you don't
Stick
give
in
up,
there. Yep.
you power through,
Mhm,
I'm the daughter of first generation Mexican immigrants, like you
mhm,
work
mhm,
hard.
Mhm.
and you can do anything like you could put your mind to, right? And so because of that, I do feel like I almost got myself into a bit of a pickle, but then learning of like, okay, like no, you know when you need to step
Yeah.
away and you
Yeah.
can listen to yourself and that's okay. And like that's why seeing so many familiar names, I'm like, "Oh my gosh," even just coming back for a live to see
Yes.
familiar names that I recognize, like,
Yes.
it was so sweet, like,
Yeah.
so sweet. I'm like, oh, it's scary to say it was all worth it in a way, but kind of,
Mhm.
because I feel really good, like, I feel I'm in a much healthier place, like, mentally, spiritually, physically, like, it's been honestly it it was so hard to walk away, but I'm
Yeah.
so happy I did because I mean, I I don't know what could have happened, I hope nothing too serious, but it's like, I had no joy in crocheting, like, something
Mhm.
that I loved, I didn't wanna do, and that it's just so, like I have so many things that I can hyper focus on sometimes because
Mhm.
I have ADHD and everything, but, like, I always kept coming back to yarn, always coming back to yarn, always coming back to crochet. And, like, nothing. I remember buying patterns and being like, "Maybe if I find the right pattern."
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
nothing.
Yeah.
So, I
Yeah.
mean, just trusting myself was really kind of the best lesson to learn of, like, no, like, you know yourself, and that's
Yeah.
okay. And having the community, honestly, to do it was I'm so grateful for it because, I mean, like I said, for Pam and Lorena to be like, "No, we've seen the difference.
Mhm.
Things haven't been great, and
Mhm.
we think this is the right choice for you." And I was like, "Oh," you know,
Yeah.
but
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that says a lot. That says a lot,
yeah.
for you. That says a lot for the company.
Oh.
Recognizing and being able to see you,
Mhm.
is always a serious thing. So, so nails, because that is really a whole nother side of creativity. What made
Yeah.
you say, "I'm gonna try this"? Like what?
I think it was well, I used to when I was at Furls, I would take a lot of pictures for social media or whatever Pam needed, and I always liked having my nails done because I always noticed people's hands in general. So, because I'm always holding the hook in the pictures, all this stuff. And I always had my nails done, and because I didn't have a job, I was like, "Well, someone needs to do these nails." And I just wanted to pretty much do them myself, and once I kinda got into it, I, like, did a really fun program with, a lady in Manchester, and she was just so fun, and it was kinda, like, just nice to learn something new, like, completely from scratch, like,
Yeah,
I'd painted my nails as, like, a kid, really, but never
yeah,
my like, I just got them done.
yeah.
Um, so literally, yeah, I just remember I did that, and I was like, "This is so great." It's, like, creative and find new little things, and yeah, I literally like, I just also Jessica say, "I've really gotten into magnetic gel polish." I love magnet gels. Sorry, I get really excited because I love all the
Is that the one where they polish it and then they put the little thing on it?
Yes.
Okay. I got that done once. I was
Yes.
like, "Oh, this is cute. This is fun." And then it just shimmers and shines and stuff. I know
Yes.
Diane is was also really into nails. I think she does the dip powder, if I'm not
She does,
mistaken.
and
I'm not
she's
sure.
so
Okay.
good. Her nails were always phenomenal. So that's also what's kind of funny is like I would always get my nails done, and Diana would always have her nails done, and we would chit chat about it. So then when I started doing nails, she was like, "Oh my goodness, send me pictures." Da, da, da. It was like sweet to connect. Oh, Diane, love you forever, my
Love
angel.
her. She just had celebrated a birthday, so happy
I
belated
know,
birthday to
Mama.
Diane.
Happy
Yeah,
birthday
she's
to
so awesome.
Diane.
Love her. Love her, love
Oh,
her, love her, love her.
literally, my angel. When I like told Diane I was leaving, I was like bawling. I like couldn't do it, but yeah. Anyway.
Oh, oh my goodness. So when you used to do lives, when
Mhm.
I had stopped, you were doing the crochet alongs, right? Like you were doing
Mhm.
the crochet alongs. How were those? I never really got a chance to be a part of that time. I
Yeah.
was doing other stuff.
No, they were honestly so fun. Like,
Mhm,
I mean, I remember Jessica was on there, Monique was on there, Ola Jo would be on there, like so many different people. It was so fun.
mhm.
And because we would normally work through, well, again, I always have 50 projects on the side going at once. I tried to focus on one main one, which I did make a lot of progress on, but I didn't actually finish it. And I know where it
Uh-oh.
is in my stash. But we would work through, like, different kinda little I would, like, highlight different patterns from, Crochet Foundry,
Mhm.
and it was just fun, like, we would chit chat, like, it's just hilarious because sometimes it wouldn't be too many people,
Mhm.
and we would still be talking for, like, an hour, and it was just me, like, me on camera, and then people talking on comments,
Yes.
and we would talk about the hooks we were buying, the yarn we were buying, the pattern, what we're making on the side, what we don't like making, like, it was just so fun. Good times, good times. That I mean,
Kids
the time would fly by every time.
all the time. Like sometimes I stop. I'm like, oh my God, I've been talking for like 45 minutes.
I know.
Are you guys sick of hearing my voice yet?
There would literally be times where it'd be like an hour 15.
Mhm.
I'm like, y'all, I gotta go. Like, I have stuff to do. And people would be like, oh, okay. Like it was I mean, you guys know the community how it is here. Like we all love crochet. Like we love yarn. So then when you get us together in a virtual room where no one is like judging you for buying more yarn or buying
Right,
more hooks or
right,
starting another project even though you
right.
haven't finished the other one, it's like, okay, this is my safe space. This is like, even sometimes Michael, my husband, will literally be like, "Are you getting another pattern?" And I'm like, "Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'm supporting a small business woman. Like, I am
Right.
supporting the economy."
Like I bought a pattern yesterday. I don't need it. I do not need this pattern. But I was like, oh, but it's another fellow designer, and oh, I'm gonna
Exactly.
buy it. It's only $6. Like it's $6. I'm sure I have that in cash somewhere.
Literally. That's where it's like, especially, I mean, I think because I mean, we all appreciate like making things with our hands. So then when people can make these pattern I can't make a pattern to save my life. So I will like I buy patterns, I'm like, well, I'm probably not gonna make this, but it is lovely. And I just want to support someone. Like
I'm gonna
I
put it in
think
my like you have a yarn stash and you have a pattern stash. I don't care what anybody says. I have a yarn stash
literally
and I have a pattern stash. Will I ever make this?
exactly.
Probably not, but I'm gonna buy
No.
it anyway.
Yeah. I'm not okay. I'm like, I'm gonna share this because again, this is where we this is a safe space.
Yes, it
But
is.
in in my time where I was in a very dark place, so
Mhm,
right before I quit, I
mhm,
did go through like a really bad phase of like
mhm,
overbuying. That was so a lot of mine was because of my ADHD. I
mhm,
would get dopamine
mhm,
from buying things, but
mhm,
what would I buy? I would buy yarn. So that's how
mhm.
I accumulated this gorgeous, incredible yarn collection. And I did get myself in a little bit of trouble, I won't lie. But
Uh-oh.
I mean, I feel good knowing that it was all hand dyed yarn, so small indie
Mm.
dyers.
Oh,
I
nice.
have n I when I think about it, I'm like, "I shouldn't have done that. That was not financially smart at all. Because then I left my job and I have to pay these bills, you know? Um, but the one thing that I'm like, "It's okay," is because I wasn't which is absolutely fine for anyone who shops like a your Michael's exists any no, it doesn't exist. Which one is it?
Which
Joann's
one?
doesn't
Oh,
exist anymore.
Joanne doesn't exist
Yeah.
anymore.
Oh, RIP, sad days. But, like, I
Seriously,
was
like, sorry.
I'm sad about it. I don't I'm not even gonna go into that because I remember calling my mom, be like, "Mom, they closed Joann's." She's like, "You don't even live here." Oh my god.
Like, what
I
are we
know.
supposed to do? That's the real question. We're still trying to figure it out because Michael's is not coming through
No,
at
the
all.
selection's so small.
It's
It's so sad.
horrid. Ah,
But
let's
all
not
that
talk.
to say, I did feel a little bit better that I'm like, well, at least all of this yarn is from independent, mostly women who have
Mm,
their businesses and
nice.
thankfully are thriving. And I'm glad that I supported these people rather
Yes.
than I think Heather had said like we'd rather support small than like faceless corporations, but kind
Yes.
of like
Yes.
that's that's the one thing where I'm like, well, I mean, I got myself into a little bit of trouble, but at least I was helping other people out and like I'm not gonna lie, I did this is wild. This is what's wild. I bought so much yarn that I was like, I can't I quit my job, didn't have
Mhm,
a job. So then I
mhm,
was like, I can't buy yarn. I told myself, no matter what we do,
mhm.
we can't buy yarn. Like me to me, I'm like, we cannot buy yarn, Victoria. I didn't buy yarn from like March 2024 until I just went to a yarn festival in October, I think, 2025. A year, over a year.
Wow, that's impressive.
I was like, I can do anything. I was like,
That's
I know I can do anything.
impressive.
Yeah.
That's impressive. So
I invite anyone.
I'm not I shy away from the expensive yarn because I'm just like I hanking and unhanking and figuring it out. I've messed up so many hanks of yarn. It's not even funny. So I'm
Hmm.
like, let me wait until I grow up a little bit more, get a little bit older, and then I'll deal with the really special hand dyed yarn. That's how
Yeah.
I feel about the alpha hooks too. I'm like, let me wait until I get a little bit more mature, and then
LOL. Yeah.
Pam's like, Deveter, use the alpha. I'm like, I will, but I don't want to hurt it.
I know. I have a couple that were some of my favorites.
Uh,
I can't remember the names of them, but they were so pretty and like I have them just displayed. That's where it's like I remember I mean, like I said, I got myself into a pretty tough financial pickle when I bought so much yarn. And again, it was just because I was not in the right. I can see it now and it's like I can laugh about it because it's like, oh yeah, you were in such a bad place that you didn't know what else to do. And so you just went into this like cycle, awful, unhealthy cycle, right? So Michael was like, well, you have bills to pay. Would you consider, selling your hooks? And I was like, no, like, I'm just not. Like, and he was like, but you have so many. I'm like, but no.
but
I understand. Like, I get what you're saying. And I'm willing to look for other things to like,
yeah,
just sell through, Depop, Vinted, whatever. I
yeah,
was like, I get what you're saying,
yeah.
but not my hooks because I'm like, it's
You know what's so interesting about that? I can fully agree and identify with that. And I would rather give a hook away than sell it.
hmm yeah,
Right? Okay, I'm not
yeah,
alone. Okay.
yeah. And I gave a couple like even to my mom because my grandmother taught us how to knit and crochet, so my mom also knows how to. She's like, oh, I can't really make too much anymore. Then she makes this gorgeous intricate scarf, and I'm like, oh, okay, miss, I can't make too much anymore. But, like, she was like, "Oh," because she actually really likes since she's coming to visit me. She's like, "Oh, I think I wanna start making that. Maybe I'll start it here, and then I'll finish it on the plane ride over." I was like, "Okay." And so
Mhm.
then I was like, "Say no more. I have hooks at home, actually. I'll tell you where to find them."
Right,
I was like,
right.
"Use this and then" because it's like, I would rather do that
Yeah,
than but yeah, no,
same.
I'm not
Yeah,
Michael was
I
like,
would rather
"I get
like,
what
and
you're
I'll
saying."
do it in a heartbeat. Like, do a little care package with a little, hook. I'm not
Mhm.
selling them. I can't bring
No,
myself
I
to do
have
it.
all of mine. The thing is though, what's funny, I mean, granted, I definitely do have more than I need because like I said, I did a lot of content and stuff like that.
Mhm,
But I use a lot of them still, like,
mhm, same.
and I like to match my hook to my project. Again, don't need
Because
to, but I
hello,
like to. I know.
who
I
doesn't?
have my
Everybody on this
favorites.
live matches their hook to their yarn. There's nobody on here
I
who's
know.
mismatching. Like what? Who does that?
Yeah.
We don't do that
I
around here.
still crack up like in the different Facebook groups that we have, or I guess it's yeah, like our Facebook group that we have, and it's
Phone
like
girls.
I started with a couple, and now here I am buying a whole set, and then here I am buying a whole 'nother set, and it's like,
Yeah, it's what we
I
do.
get it.
And then they go and they release these amazing products. So I have to show you the latest that's now available. So
Please
leather
do.
is all the rage right about now.
Mhm.
Honey, can we get into this?
Yeah. So pretty.
This is the new leather safe keep 10 hook case.
Oh, so
How
pretty.
pretty is this?
Yeah.
How pretty is this? And so this is available now in evergreen and plum. So, like, there's no reason for your hooks to ever be in an unsafe space because you have
Actually,
this,
though,
like, you have this now, and then you have these, which are just gorgeous. How
love the
cute are
scroll.
these? Isn't it so nice?
Yeah.
The scroll is just
And the
Beautiful.
scroll has been in the works for a while because that was in the works when I was there. And I remember
Yo,
being like, when is this coming? When is this coming?
it's
So,
been in the works for a long time, and
yeah,
it did not disappoint. It did not
no.
disappoint. So let's see. I want to make sure that I say what Heather told me. The new leather bundle has all the leather. I'm trying not to get in trouble. Has all the leather cases. So it has this, the keepsake venture, no, the venture roll, the keepsake
Mm.
10 thing hook, and then I'm gonna stand up. I don't have, and then the clutch. So all
Oh,
of these are available. They're available in evergreen and plum. Oh, and the hook sleeve. Have you seen the hook sleeve?
I think I have, and I again, I saw it come out. I was like, yeah, like
Oh,
I don't
this is
know
the
if
black one.
people. Oh, I love that. I don't know if people realize like the time it takes to like Furls isn't just throwing stuff out because they're like, maybe it'll stick. Like, no, everything is so thought out. Like, as someone who's been a part of that process,
Mhm.
it is thought out, tested,
Yeah,
and to see some of this stuff come out finally, I'm like, yes. Like,
same.
oh, Megan, hi Megan, hello. So I just saw Megan Hickey sing, and I was like, yes, hi. Anyways, I
I
love seeing names I
know.
recognize.
Isn't it so cool seeing people
Yeah,
pop up that you know?
yeah, literally, like crying, literally.
Yay. So
Um,
yeah, man. Like, go ahead. You were saying about
oh
the
yeah, no, it was
process.
just like I'm so happy that they're still releasing fantastic products. Like I didn't think they would ever stop or anything, but it's fun to have been a part of that conversation 2 years ago, a year and a half ago, more
And
than
now
that, I guess, because it was
for it
March.
to
Yeah,
be live. Crazy.
yeah.
And so I think, oh, and a leather keychain comes with it also. So it's a whole bundle. It's the 10 hook case, the venture roll, the Blair clutch, and the leather keychain and the hook sleeve. So that's a whole bundle. If you really want to give somebody an amazing Christmas gift, I'd say
Seriously,
that'll do it. That'll
I
that'll
know.
do it.
It's like the thing is also, especially during the holidays. I mean, I don't know about y'all, but like I'm always going to my in-laws,
Mhm,
and then I'm there for hours, and I
mhm.
love them to death, but every now and then we're just cozy by the fire, and I'm just talked out. Like, I can't, there's so much conversation I can only make after a
Right,
minute.
right.
I just, and I bring my projects. I'll bring the little scroll. And then, I mean, even the clutch, though, the clutch is such a cute clutch, like bag. I- When those came out, I was like, yes, please, thank you. I
So
use that all the time.
so stinking cute. I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. And it's roomy, and like Pam always says, even if you're not putting hooks in here, like you could put your lip gloss, you could put your pen, you
Hmm.
could put your mascara, whatever the case may be,
Yeah.
in the little slots, you know what I mean? Like it's just
Oh,
so
yeah.
it's just so functional,
I
right?
remember when that came out, when the clutch came out, I was like, let's see how many skeins of yarn I can put. I put in my iPad. I filled in all the hooks, and I
Uh-huh.
put like 3 skeins of Wonder Yarn in there, and my
Nice.
iPad, like my
And
little,
your
yeah,
iPad, your mini.
yeah,
Nice. Yeah, it's definitely a good buy. I'm all over it. I think that these products are just so beautiful. I love the leather. I love when I first started, it was the God, what was the name? I can't remember the name of the project bag, but it was the black project bag. That was the first leather. Remember
yes.
that bag? I still use mine,
I
child.
think I still have. Where do I? It was huge. You could
Yes. I think
so
it's like 20
big.
skeins of yarn,
It was
20 skeins of
something
wonder, something
nuts.
crazy.
Yeah,
Love that bag. Still use
it'd be
it
like
as
a
a
perfect
work.
bag for like a retreat, like a yarn retreat, a crochet retreat. Mm,
100%. 100%. But I love the leather product. So kudos to the team who keeps bringing out these amazing, amazing products. We appreciate you guys for giving it to us. We love it.
seriously,
We love it.
seriously.
Love it. Love
And I mean, I know Pam. I know Furls. I
it.
know
Pam,
those little minds, those little ADHD minds are going. all the time, and I'm sure the bed is yet to come all the time. Like that's where it's like it was so fun. Like I said, Furls was literally my dream job. Like I loved working with everyone there, and it was fun to see everything like from start, like from the
Mhm,
little ideas that they would have. And
mhm.
uh, I mean, they were businesswomen, like so they're entrepreneurs themselves, in a company, and they can really just oh, Christina, hi. Also, I am sorry. I just every now and then I
No,
see like
you're
a
fine.
face
I
and a
love
name that
it.
I recognize. Hi. Um,
I
but
love
yeah,
it.
but it's
Somebody
like,
was thanking you because their daughter broke their arm during the time you were doing lives, and you were like giving so much inspiration.
yes, I
I'll say, here it is.
remember.
Here it is.
I literally remember that. And then it was like, didn't you have to have like surgery and like all this stuff? And I remember every week you'd be like, yeah, it's just another week. She's doing okay. And I'd be like, how's she doing this week? Ugh, Christine, I can't. I cannot. I love, honestly, I'm glad that y'all have found this community because to find a community can be difficult, but then it's like so fun that we can all like chit chat about like the some silly stuff and like we have so much yarn, so many projects, and then like also talk about real life.
Yeah,
And real life does include mental health and physical health, and it's I don't know, like this was always such a fun space for me.
yeah.
And that was like I said, it was my dream job to, like, talk to y'all for an hour
So,
and, talk about the broken arm and then talk about, randomly being like, "Oh, what about this hook? How about this idea?" I'm like, "I'll send it to Pam." Like, it was great, like, I do love the little community we have,
yeah, the
for sure.
Furls folks are just amazing people. And every Friday, I look forward to coming on and just chit chatting, and like you said, just being a part of this community has been
Mhm.
so good. It's just been
Yeah.
so good. It really has. It's been
Yeah.
so good. Yeah.
You find
Um,
healing together, like you find like that was kind of one of the things that I appreciated when I had that time off and like I took time to myself was being able to communicate with people that I needed to communicate of like how I was feeling and how I was doing and just that community and like community is healing. So it's really nice to have like that y'all have each other and we have each other and you can meet on Fridays and if you have to skip a week then you catch up and it's fun to
mhm,
see each other again, you know what I mean?
mhm. Yep,
Yeah.
100%. So, shout out to everybody who is here, who keeps coming back, who engages with the community, not just come and be looky loos and whatever,
Mhm.
but there are people here who are really invested in this community,
Yeah.
providing advice and answering questions, and you know what I mean. Like it's a
Yeah.
real community. It's a real connection. We're really connected, and that's so good. I'm happy.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
love it.
And I'm so glad that you were able to join me today. It made me so happy. I was like,
Yeah.
"Yay, Victoria's coming. The people will be so happy."
Absolutely. I don't think I expected to like recognize so many people, but I
Uh-huh.
love the fact that y'all have stayed consistent that a year and a half plus later, it's like Christina's still hanging out, Megan's still hanging out, Monique is still hanging out, Olajo anytime Olajo was in my chat, I was like, it has officially begun, Olajo, you know what I mean? Oh, love Olajo forever, like
Forever
it's so
and
great.
ever and ever. She was one of the first people who like really embraced me in this community.
Mhm.
And I'm so grateful to her for just being here. You know what I mean? Like they're just Francis, so
Mhm.
grateful that you know what I mean. Like you said, that there
Mhm.
are just certain people that I tell them this all the time. Like if I don't see you, like right now, I don't see Scully Boo, and I'm like, is she okay? Just like what's going
Yeah.
on with my girl? There's certain people that I expect to see on the lives, and when I don't, I definitely am genuinely concerned because they're a
Yeah.
part of my family. Like you're my internet peeps. I love you guys.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I remember at one point I was like, "Oh, so and so must be working today." Like it's that kind of thing because I don't know, like, I know it could be, like, it's just us on the video, but
Mhm.
we love the comments, like, we love to see what y'all are doing and
Yep.
asking and, that kinda interaction, it's almost like you can almost, like, feel it in a way of, like, at lea we can't be in the same room together, but
Mhm.
at least we can just chit chat on the comments, right?
Mhm.
Like, it's so
Mhm.
fun.
Mhm.
So, we notice when you guys aren't here.
I tell them that all the time. Like, when you're not here, I know you're not here. Like, I when Karen is not here and I don't see her all caps and her flowers and things, I'm like, wait a minute now. Where's Miss
Yes!
Karen? What's going on here? Where's she at?
This birth weight, birth rate, birth
Yep,
okay.
yep,
Yeah!
yep. You know exactly what I'm talking
Sweetest
about. See?
woman ever. Yeah, no, seriously. Y'all are, like,
It's
literally the
a
coolest
real
people. I'm
community.
like no, I was at work today, and they're like, "Oh, so you have any fun planned weekends?" Or yeah, fun, like, weekend plans. I was like, "Do I?" I was like, "I'm gonna go home, and I'm gonna jump on a live." And they're like, "What?" Like, they were just kinda like, Are you, like, an influencer?" I'm like, "Oh, no, 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 no. I'm going on." I was like, "Well, they're not gonna wanna hear my whole spiel." I was like, "It's who I used to work for, like, I'm just jumping on social media with them." In the inside, I was like, "Yeah." Like, the day dragged because I was waiting to do this, like, literally.
I know what you mean. I'm telling you, I know exactly what you mean. It's all good things. It's all good things. What's doing for the holiday?
Oh, what am I doing? I'll be working, and then I'll be at home. Like, I'll be in the UK. I'll be in London. It's hard to go back home, and then also it's kind of a. I love my dogs, but like because I can't travel with my dogs, like I
Mm,
feel like it's not Christmas without them, which and it hurts me to say that sometimes because I know my family really want to see me and I love them to death, but it's like I feel really bad leaving my dogs for Christmas. It's like the only holiday that I kinda think about that,
mhm,
but it just isn't, so I'll be here. My husband and I will probably spend it or not probably, we will spend it with our in-laws, which are really sweet, always really fun. Um, and they're always asking me like, "Oh, what are you working on now?" I'm like, "Let me I will say this, my sweet mother-in-law
uh-huh,
saw me crocheting many Christmases ago. I actually have it right here. They saw me crocheting or she showed me crocheting this years ago,
uh-huh.
and it was like, this
Holy
thing
moly.
but it's supposed to be a blanket, like a full, like, blanket, right?
Mhm.
And I didn't even finish the
Oh, the
heads of
rest
the
of the head.
skeleton. And so she'll be like, "Oh, how's that?" I think she calls it a throw. She's or a rug,
Oh,
'cause
oh,
they just call blankets rugs here sometimes. She's like, "Oh, how's that rug going?" And
it's
I was like,
not.
"Joy, you need to just not ask anymore." Like, I was, like, kind of embarrassed. I'd be like, "Oh, I'll pick it up soon." No, and then I was just like, "No, like, this will never get finished. It's fine. It, like, covers my little legs, like, it's still a
So
decent chunk."
that's mosaic crochet?
Yes, and it was the first time I ever did it, and honestly, if anybody feels like, I don't think I can do this," you absolutely can. It's literally, like, single crochet and double and triple every now and then if you really need to get like, I think I had to use no, I think it's double, like, it's literally singles and doubles, and it's so easy. But it was just a sizable project. It was a very big
Okay, it was
project.
big. Okay.
So
Can I
that's why
see the back?
yeah, so literally the back is just
Wow.
yeah, and then because then you, like I can't like, end it every row kinda thing? I can't remember. I haven't worked on it in so long.
Oh, so you're not carrying yarn.
Correct.
You're going from one side.
Yeah. I dream of finishing this, but 1, I actually don't know where the yarn is. 2, I just I the thing it's been loved and used. Like, it's being used. It's just
Just not
like, you can
not
see,
done.
like, the wear with, like, the little there you go. Like,
Yeah,
you can
yeah, I
see
see
it's
it.
been, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
And so, yeah, I was like, "Joy, just don't ask about the rug anymore. It's not done. It will
It's
never be done." And she's very, like, type A, so she finishes everything she start like, we're complete opposites. And so for
mm,
her, it was kinda like,
what do
"But
you
you were doing
mean?
so well. Why
Yeah,
would you?" And I'm like,
I'm
"I
over it. Wow.
I feel bad.
I'm
It's a
over it.
fantastic pattern. It's a great pattern. It's an easy pattern. If anybody can, like, really buckle down and
Heather
work on
Heather
something.
found it and put the link in the comments. So
Oh,
Heather knew exactly
perfect.
where to find that. So she put it in the comments already.
Thank you.
Yeah,
It I saw this, remember, years ago on social media. I was like, well, this is stunning. And I mean, like literally there's little skulls.
I
Like
know, that's why I gasped when you held it up. I'm like, wait a minute, those are skulls. Wow.
stuff. I mean,
Wow. And it's
phenomenal
so neat.
pattern. It's all mosaic. That's where it's like I'm really that if anyone is watching this and feels like, "Oh, I could never make something like X. I could never do X." You can. Like if I can do it, you can. People will be like, "How did you do that?" And I'm like, "Do you know how to single crochet?" Yeah. Okay. Do you know how to double crochet? Yeah, you're good. Like
Seriously?
it, yes, I almost like I almost said a swear word, but yes. Like it is I'm really not that great. I'm not like I mean, like I said, I can't write a pattern to save my life. I just buy the pattern, I read it word for word. If I get a little like caught up, I just read it again slowly, and then I make some mistakes. Like the first one that I made with this, because I think it's crab stitch. I think that's the name of the stitch, like the little
Oh,
bump,
okay. Yeah, the
maybe.
reverse single crochet.
And literally, I like made a couple mistakes at the beginning. I was like, nobody will see it. Like, I don't care. That's the thing. I don't care about making a mistake. That's y'all don't need to care about it. Don't care about the mistakes. No one will notice them. You will, but who
You will.
cares?
Yeah,
If you
yeah,
finish the project, that's a good enough. So,
yeah, yeah.
yeah,
That's our inspiration for the day.
seriously. And with that, we send you into
We
the
send you
wilds,
into the
crocheters.
wild. Go mosaic crochet. Go.
Seriously.
Make
It's
skulls. You got this.
yeah, like if you understand the anatomy of a stitch, like your
Mm,
back loop, your
mhm,
front loop,
mhm,
and you know your singles and doubles,
mhm. You can
you're
do
good
it.
to go. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna put mosaic. So I still have Tunisian crochet on my bucket list, but I'm gonna put
You've done
girl.
Tunisian crochet?
It curls. It confuses me.
It the curling, okay, so then again, this is where my personality was like, "Oh, I can do that," and then I just jump into something and I'm like, "What?" So the first Tunisian crochet project I did was Tony's square one, like Christmas square one from 2020, I think, where it was like a Tunisian crochet along. And I was like,
Mhm.
I can learn how to Tunisian crochet. I was like, let's do this. Honestly, the fact that it was block by block was very helpful.
Okay.
But you can do it. Like, you can totally do it. It does the curling does get a little
I'm like,
like,
why are you curling? And am I missing a loop? And am I do the other thing that always confuses, I don't care how many tutorials I watch. I watch Tony, I love her. But the start, I'm like,
mhm,
do I chain it? Do I what am I doing wrong? So yeah,
yeah.
sorry.
I
Did you
believe in
feel
you,
all of
Deveter.
that? Did you
I do.
feel
The thing is, I totally get where you're coming from, but you can do it. That's what I think you just need to find a little pattern you absolutely love, and then you'll be like, "Okay,
mhm,
I can do this." But
okay.
no, I mean, I love Tony. Tony technically is the person who got me into all who I mean, I would not have worked at Furls if it wasn't for Tony. Not because she was like, "Hey,
Yeah.
you should hire Victoria." She doesn't even know who I am. It's because I literally somehow by the beautiful algorithm that I was
Mhm.
presented to on Instagram,
Uh-huh.
found her,
Uh-huh.
and I was like, "What is Tunisian crochet? I've never heard of this. I've known
Yeah.
crochet."
Yeah.
Then I delved into her tutorials that are phenomenal, as you said.
Mhm. Mhm.
And then I was like, pause on the Tunisian crochet. What are these hooks she's using? They're
Right, right,
stunning.
right, right.
Then she was like, let's talk about Furls hooks. And I was like, oh my gosh, these are stunning. Because I love, like, besides, like, if you don't necessarily, like, have issues with your hands, so I do think preventative measures to take care of your hands is like another good reason to use Furls, not just when you're already like trying to help painful hands. But
100%.
I just love beautiful things. Like, I appreciate beautiful things. So when I
Yes.
saw furls, I was like, "Oh my gosh." My husband bought me 2 hooks. He's like, "These are, for" I think it was my birthday, maybe? He's like, "These are 2 hooks. I hope you love them." And then I was like, "I need more."
Right.
And
Two's enough.
yeah. And then
And
I
that's
remember,
your
like,
throat.
months later, I, like, applied for a job, and then I got hired, and the rest is history. Yeah.
I did
Oh,
not know that. I did
yeah.
not know your Furls origin story. This is good
Yeah.
to know.
It was like I think if I ever met Tony, I this is the thing, I don't really I used to work, like, in makeup back in the day, and I worked with some phenomenal people who also worked with incredible people like a Kate Blanchett, things like that, like,
Mhm, mhm,
pretty
mhm,
high up actresses and stuff.
mhm,
I never cared. It was very random people, like, a very specific makeup artist I would be like, like, would kinda because she was so good. But I think if I ever met Tony,
mhm.
I could potentially cry,
Yeah.
and I would feel very embarrassed, but it's because it was so nice to see a woman of
Of
color
color. Yep. 100%.
just, create phenomenal things, but then also get the recognition she
Mhm,
deserves.
mhm.
Like,
100%.
that's why she caught my attention immediately. Like, even just seeing a Black woman's hands and
Mhm.
crochet. Like, I literally think that's what I saw, and I was like, "Click,
Wait a minute.
like,
Yeah.
follow."
Yep.
Um,
Yep.
and, genuinely, she doesn't even know who I am. I do not care that she doesn't know who I am, but if I ever met her, I would be like, "Hi, thank you for pretty much changing my life." Like,
Yep.
love her.
I think a lot of us, crochets of color could say the same. A lot
Yeah,
of us. You know what I
yeah,
mean? And then, like you said, she introduced us to this amazing tool. Like, wait, we didn't know anything about this. You know what I mean? Like, oh
yeah,
my gosh. So yeah, shout
yeah.
out to Tony Lipsy. We love you. We appreciate
Tony,
you.
a
So
real one from
excited.
day one.
And she's
And
doing
then,
so much. Oh my
ugh,
goodness. With
anytime I see
Delicue
her,
and just
yes, I'm like, I literally
yeah,
her, and then also like because then through her, I found obviously Furls. Then I
yeah.
found Lola Bean,
Yep. Yep.
l- like Della. I can't
Yep.
like literally. Everybody take all my money. Tony, you can have all my money for the patterns. Della, you can have all my money for the yarn. The beautiful community that they have, and then with Gigi, like, it's
Right.
just I
Yeah,
can't.
it's amazing out here. It's amazing out here. And I'm glad to be a part of it, in any way that I can. And being able to chat with you today has really been so enlightening. I don't know. I'm really happy that you're in a good place now. I'm happy that, you have found yourself again.
Mm.
I'm happy that you're happy. That means
Oh,
so
thank
much.
you.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm
Yeah.
happy that you were able to recognize when you weren't where
Mm.
you wanted to be. And you did
Yeah.
something about it. You know what I'm saying? You didn't just sit in it and deal, but you,
Mm.
you did something about it. And so that's inspiration for everybody. If you notice within yourself
Yeah.
something's not right, do something about it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Do what you need to do. So kudos to you
Yeah.
again for that.
Thank you. No, I'm
Mhm.
honestly super grateful and like jumping on this live today was so fun. And I literally highlight of my month.
Aw.
I didn't have expectations. I just knew it was gonna be fun.
Mhm.
I didn't even feel nervous because I mean, clearly the people I have known for years,
Yeah.
right? And it's been great. Like I I love this. I don't know what else to say besides that.
Yay! That's all she wrote, honey. That's all you need to say. That's all you need to say. Thank you,
Yeah.
thank you, thank you, Heather, for making it happen because she
I
was the
know.
one.
Thank you, Heather.
Yeah, thank you,
Thanks for
Heather.
keeping my email all this time.
Yes, of course. You once it's like a game. Once you're part of Furls, you're always part of Furls. You can't.
I know.
Ain't no getting away. Like you can't. I mean, come on. Ain't no getting away. Ain't no getting away.
Literally.
Oh my goodness.
Literally.
Well, we've been on for almost an hour. I know that folks have things they need to get back to, and somebody is just trying to call me. I don't know who it is, but anyway. Um, Victoria, thank you again so much for hanging out with us today. Any parting words you would like to leave with the audience?
Ooh, let's see. I'm like, just trust yourself, y'all. Like, trust yourself in the little things, like trying out Tunisian, trying out mosaic, trying out a pattern that looks kind of intimidating, and trust yourself to kind of know yourself when you've had enough of real life stuff, right? So the
Mm,
little stuff and the big stuff, like that's something that I learned at like 27 years old, and that feels really young, but then also it's like, I don't know. And I still don't have all the answers now, but I'm like, it's okay. Like, I'm not a 30 something year old with a full-time career. I'm someone who works retail, and but hey, I like my yarn. I trust that, and I don't know. Like, it's just kind of trust yourself is a weird one. I don't think I realized that a lot of us don't do that too much.
Mhm.
So
That's so
yeah,
true. That's
yeah,
so true. Trust yourself.
mm,
That's good. That's good, Victoria.
absolutely.
Thank you, my
Yeah,
darling. Thank you
yeah,
again for hanging out with
anytime.
us. Thank you guys for hanging out with us today. I hope you enjoyed this
Seriously.
live. Make sure you go and check out the new leather bundle on the Furls Crochet website. It is now up, and this 10 hook keep safe keep. I'm just gonna give it its own name. Safe keep 10 hook case is to die for. So make sure you go and check it out. Put it on your wish list. Tell your friends and family
Seriously.
to look you up, right?
Is the season, y'all, to
Take
get
the
these
season.
leather goods.
Get your leather goods. I'll talk with you all soon. Next week, I have another very special guest, hopefully coming to hang out with me. And it should be a good
Mhm.
one. Thank you again for hanging out, everybody. Have a good weekend. Take good
Bye,
care of yourself.
y'all.
Make sure y'all drinking your water and doing your exercises. Don't be sitting there
Yeah,
crocheting for hours and not taking a break. Make sure you take a break and take really good care of yourself. See you soon.
absolutely. Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Bye.